SwayamPrabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Now we'll be learning about Scamper. CAMPER. It is basically an acronym, and this is developed by Bob Iberl. And in this acronym, the CAMPER is the acronym for this method. We ask questions. So, what does acronym stand for? S for substitute. C for combine. A for adapt. M for modify. P for put to another use. E for eliminate. And R for reverse. So we will learn more on these details. So in substitute, it is basically a technique which refers to replacing a part or product and to achieve something different and better. So one is substitute, two is combine. Combine, what we do, we combine two ideas. Into one. Third one is adapt. Adapt is basically increasing flexibility, and to adapt something, which means that flexibly another idea into a new one. Fourth one is modify. Here is that we are modifying, we are changing the idea for a bigger perspective. For a different or bigger perspective. Number 5, fifth is put to another use. Put to use. In this way, the existing solution is purposed for another. So, existing solution another one, another solution, repurposing. The sixth possible thing is eliminate. In this, it is eliminating some portions or part to make it simple, maybe frugal, maybe much more simplistic. Remove or eliminate some components. About reverse, it is here we are reversing or interchanging. So in this case, what are some of the, maybe you can say that examples or usage, if you want to use these ideas, how we can use these ideas. So substitute, maybe that if some component is there which is made of glass, okay, and some tools, some kids wanted to use that, so instead of glass you make it plastic. So toys, so plastic toys. So instead of glass toys or anything which can break, we are using plastic toys. So we are substituting the material and making it more usable for somebody, some other user. Combining. So you can say that combining, previously people used to carry camera. So camera and mobile. So now it is, we have only mobile. So camera is being combined with the mobile. Adapt. Adapt means, so once camera is there, mobile is there, then people start feeling that we should also enable them to take photo in the night. So we need a flashlight. So this is being added to a mobile. So we are adapting it. Then modify. Modify is, many modification can be done. One is operating system update. You can see Windows updates are coming now and then. Even other updates are coming. So these are basically, it is modifying your system and the software which is there. Then put to another use. So you can see that previously that many times the deodorant used to come as spray, but later on the ballpoint pen idea has been put in deodorant, and that has come into the roll-on deodorant. Next is eliminate. Eliminate means eliminate some of the features. What are the features? Nowadays, if you see that people are stopped and government is not supporting smoking. So people now, many companies are eliminating these cigarette lighters from cars. Reverse. So here reverse is, you change it such a way that you see some restaurant you go, you can eat and then you can pay. That is the standard way. But there are some restaurants, like McDonald's, like if you go there, you have to pay first and eat. So it is, I think, both are having advantages and disadvantages. Okay. So, but then the model is reversing. So, pay, eat and pay, to pay and eat. Okay, I hope you learned Scamper. Now we will be learning about fishbone diagram. Fishbone diagram is a quite popular method, especially find out the cause and effect. So it is also known as cause and effect diagram. It is also known as the root cause analysis. It is also known as herringbone diagram. It is also known as Fishakawa. However, apart from fishbone diagram, the most popular name of this fishbone diagram is Ishikawa diagram. Because this diagram is developed by Karu Ishikawa. And he was a Japanese quality pioneer. Now you can ask why it is called fishbone diagram. The fishbone diagram, why it is called? Because it looks like a fishbone. And here it is a graphical way of representing the cause of a problem, relating the cause of a problem, and it actually determines the actual cause and what the effect is. So that is why it is quite useful. So it actually focuses on cause, and it actually helps us to go to the root cause. And then the main intention is to work on this root cause and then change it such a way, get the solutions and then remove this cause. So ultimately we are getting an improved effect or solution. So cause, eliminate, then we are going to get effect, and which we need. So when to use it? Usage. It is used especially to go to the root cause of a complicated problem. And then it also used when there is many possible causes. And the traditional way of finding, no, this is the cause of this, it is very difficult sometimes. So then we can use this technique. And then Problem is complicated problem. Then the project team may have issues in identifying the problem. And there may be multiple causes, and there is also sub causes. So causes and then multiple of them is there. Then we should use this kind of diagram. So now we are going to learn how exactly to make. So fishbone diagram. Let me write it again. Step 1, define the problem. So this is the exact what is the problem is. Then step 2 is analyze and identify causes. Then step 3, evaluate, decide and take action. Then of course rank. Now the constituents of it. What this contains? One is people. The people involved. Then methods. These are processes, then policies, the rules, etc. Then machines. These are tools, machines, computers maybe, etc. Then materials. These are maybe stationery, then tablets, then paper, etc. These are examples. Then measurements. These are data which is generated, which can be also evaluated later on. Then environment. These are location, time, culture, temperature, etc. So now let us take an example of the application of fusion diagram. So take for example a company is there, a software company is there, they made a app, and this app was running well for some time, but then usage is really reduced. So they want to find out why the usage is reduced. What causes it? So they wanted to find out the reason behind this effect. So now we will have a fishbone diagram. First make the middle one, and then here we are going to write drop in app usage. And then we are going to make something like this. So these experts, within the company, analysts, they try to find out what exactly the root cause of this problem is, and they have segregated it. So they categorized into many blocks or headings. So and then we want to see each of them in more detail. So first is some of the people believe that it is a marketing. In marketing, people are telling that company reputation is not that great. Somebody will be telling that marketing is not enough. Then they are telling also that there are also some other issues in the marketing, less people. Then another set of people who also believe that support is the issue. So here support is a lack of documentation is missing. Or less. And then they are also telling that support is less. Support in terms of chat box, in terms of call center, and then they know forums also. You've seen some of the website in a lot of forum. There is another set of people, or within the community, people, this group believes that the infrastructure is not so good. In infrastructure, basically what we have found out, what people have found out, that the performance is not that great, app performance. It takes a lot of memory. Then there are file servers also which are slow. Then they also found out that Another thing is that which is causing this trend. And now users want better integration with other systems. And then they also need more newer technologies. And then there are among these people who are assessing this one, they also believe that usability is the issue. Usability of this app. So they say it is poor performance. They also say that it is having less or not so good features. And then they also say poor coding. But there are certain people of the organization, they believe actually all these things are fine, but then competition is also high. In competition, they are telling other competitor having larger budget. And they have more aggressive marketing. And their products are better. And reputation is high. So with all these things we have seen, so this is an example of how this analysis has been done. Now the people, marketing people, they can actually find out, okay, maybe this is some priority, maybe this is maybe one, that is they want to have better support, they want to have better products maybe, and then maybe the memory need to be, and then file server need to be enhanced and better, and then here other things also need to be taken care. Then they can prioritize and improve it according to the need of the user. We are going to go for another example of fishbone diagram. A school is finding out that there is a drop in their students who are enrolling. So students are dropping from the courses. Now they are finding out fishbone diagram. Now instead of taking why the student dropping, they wanted to improve the rate, which is taking the courses, number of courses, more students will be enrolling. So instead of taking they wanted to make it positive, reduce dropout rates. So this is the ultimately, this is the aim of the work. So what I found out, the people, students, what the school has found out, that there's too much of punishment is pretty high, and of course details they can find out. This is the overall thing. Then school's policy is not that great for diverse group. And students don't have support center. They also found that there is for small kids they don't have daycare. They also found that committee has to make new programs, and then teachers need to take workshop to support the students. So they have found it's a small, very simple analysis that all these things if they can do, then they have to increase this, reduce this dropout rates, and then the school will have more number of students. So this is a very simple way of analysis. And for each of these, they can go for detailed understanding of the reason. Now we will be learning about mind mapping. So it is like this, something like so mind mapping is basically a diagram which is used to represent. It is a visual diagram. This actually it represents with words, task, ideas, and it is arranged. And this is basically it is useful in generating solutions and way of thoughts, the structuring, and then it is also used in problem solving, problem understanding, making decisions, it is used for many applications, problem solving, then it is also used for creativity. It also problem analysis, various other applications. So now, how to do mind map? First, you start with the start from center. And then you can use symbols, codes, you can use images, and from this you can branch out basically. The lines, connect lines, these are basically links, and you can use personal style also. And should be clear and hierarchical. So let us take an example. Student want to prepare for examination. So what are things which are required for examination? A simple example. Exam preparation. So the main intention is exam preparation. So first thing is for exam preparation, what is required? Resources. This is coming in mind, books, notes, then online material, then one can even think of, okay, working as group is a good idea. So that if anybody is having doubt, it can be clarified with the other students, by the other students. Then one should also know what is the pattern of examination, test structure. So you can say previous patterns. Then it could be MCQ. What is the syllabus? You can even think of like problems. And when somebody is practicing, one should be practicing multiple times, that is repeating. One can write orally, one can repeat orally or write multiple times. And then there are certain methods also one can use, study structure. There are some certain students are there who like this flashcards. There are certain students who like highlights. So there are various ways of doing things. And then one of the most important thing is planning, time management. So here we can see that preparation time. And then memorize. So here like this, you can go on creating these mind maps, and that is going to give an indication how exactly things are required and what are the fixed things are things are required overall. We'll have an indication of the requirements, and also we put everything in place which is required for this particular problem.